Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm at it again, creating another Barfi recipe for you all, and this one is for dragon fruit Barfi. It is so easy to put together, it's so beautiful to look at, and your guests are going to be super impressed when you make this. So let's jump straight into this recipe. Let me show you how easy it is to make. You're going to be using one large dragon fruit or two small. You want this nice pinkish red dragon fruit. You're going to peel it and place it into a strainer. It's really easy to peel. You just quarter them and peel back on the skin and place it into the strainer. Then you want to use gloves because it stains. Next, squeeze and mash with your hands. You don't want to blend or process because we don't want the seeds to feel gritty in the Barfi. And you can see it's already coming through on the other side. So I'm going to continue mashing up the rest. And once I'm done, I'm going to transfer everything into a separate bowl. We want it to continue to strain. We're going to double strain. So I'm going to empty the mashed dragon fruit. And then I'll empty the liquid that came out of it. All of the seeds are in there. So just be careful. You don't want that in the second batch of liquid. Now taking a spoon, you're just going to move it back and forth to help it to strain. And I got about a half of a cup of liquid. Well, I allowed it to strain until I got a half of a cup of liquid. That's all you're going to need for this recipe. And once you have that, you set that mashed dragon fruit aside and let's work with this. You want to microwave that for about 1 minute and set it aside. To your full cream milk powder, you're going to add ghee, table cream or media cream, or you can use some heavy cream. I'm flavoring with some cardamom and some pumpkin spice. Now this is just my preference for spices. Feel free to switch it up and use whatever you would like in your Barfi. I find that the flavors were really nice. So now I'm going to use my fingertips and break everything into the milk. And I'm actually not going to be sifting this, and I'll show you guys. It's going to come out so perfect without sifting. This Barfi makes a more of a chewier Barfi. So if you like a very sandy Barfi, this one will not be for you. In goes that icing sugar, and we're going to mix that in. The liquid from that dragon fruit made this really chewy and sticky. Now once that has been mixed in, we're going to add the dragon fruit juice. Now I didn't add any food coloring to this. I promise you this is as vibrant as it is. We're going to add some of that liquid. Do not add all at once. You want to add a little at a time and mix. Add a little at a time and mix. And once it comes together and it can hold its shape or it stays together when pressed with the spatula, you'll know you have enough liquid in there. You don't want to over add. Now if by mistake you add extra liquid and it's very, very soft, what I suggest you do is add some powder milk and mix it in until it feels firm. Now this is what it should look like. I'm going to transfer this to a lightly greased pan. I greased it lightly with ghee. You can use unsalted butter. Now empty the Barfi into the tray, and using your spatula you're going to spread this out into a thin even layer. And once it's nice and smooth, you're going to allow it to set up. This I let it set up for 1 hour and then I went in and I cut it because it was firm. You can leave it overnight if you like. So go ahead and cut the Barfi into squares. And once you have them into squares, this is how it looks. It's nice, it's firm, it's set up in under an hour, guys. So now let's finish this. We're going to decorate it. You can leave it as is. I'm going to melt some melting wafers. I'll leave the link for this in the description box. You're just going to microwave that for about 30 seconds. Once it's nice and soft, you're going to drizzle it onto the blocks or the squares. And I'm going to finish garnishing it with some chopped or sliced almonds. Once you finish, garnish these. Remember, if you're serving it for puja, you don't want to eat it, you want to wait. But these are so delicious. I can't wait for you all to try it. Nice and chewy for my chewy family who loves chewy barfi. I'm sorry, but I don't know how you can get this one to be sandy. So I hope you all enjoyed this recipe. Comment, let me know if you all make it and what you think, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone.